Hello, and welcome to another video. So, this is pretty much going to be like response to the other video because there's so many people that actually left messages that were interested in the collection, and they were trying to help me out with these unlimited and revised. So, two different people, they said the best way to tell is that there's actually a date on the bottom. So if you look here, there's no date. There's no date on the ones on the left, but on the right there is a date. So what we're gonna be doing is looking on the bottom here. Is there different dates? Oh, there's different dates. This one says 1995. This one says 1997. I wonder if there's different dates. Is there four different types? Because I think this one looks darker. We don't remember how many there was, but we did used to buy, trade, and sell a whole bunch of cards, but we haven't done it for so long. And if you want to relearn how to identify all these things, I guess we just have to go relearn it. So I guess there's at least three different kinds. I think there was four different kinds, wasn't there? Or was that just the alpha and beta? We're not 100% sure. Maybe there's four different kinds of white cards or something, I imagine. So we figured those out. There's not too many here. There's just 10 or 20. And then all we have to do is just figure out if they're unlimited, revised, whatever this third type of white card we figured out it is. As well as someone was asking to get the whole collection, which I'm not sure if we're going to send the whole collection because that opens up. One person's going to scam you, I think, if you send out $4,000. You could lose everything. So we were planning to divide it up or something. We'll figure that out. I know we could just send it to face-to-face games, right? Get 65% trade credit. But we're thinking if we could make it in these lots here, if you get 66% cash, and maybe some people will be able to get some new cards or something. So I know when you open these things, or you buy bulk lots or mystery lots, it's you spend $40 and you just get $20 back. That's it. So you always lose money on those mystery packs. But these ones, you'd always be up 50%, I guess. Because if we're planning to sell $60 worth of cards for $40, it's you spend $40 and you're up $20. You're 50% profit, and we're 66% less, something like that. As well as we are in Canada. We're not in the US actually. Somebody was saying TCG player, Torment of Hailfire is $17. Of course it is. We do use TCG player a lot. That's how we sit here and scan all these cards. If you have 4,000 cards, you can scan an entire box in a full day and get all the bulk out if you want. And somebody was saying too, they just started playing. They bought some pre-constructed decks. They're wondering how to get started buying more. I recommend just buying a whole bunch of bulk and then just going through it. Because the main reason is bulk. I think you get 4,000 commons and uncommons for $40. And then when you're done with it, you can sell it back to somebody else for $40, so you never lose money. But with singles, if you buy a whole bunch of singles, pretty much as soon as you buy the singles, you lose money because you have to sell it for less than what you bought it for. As well, with bulk, something we do like about bulk is we could spend $40, and if we find cards worth more than $40, then it pretty much pays for the whole box. Like I was saying, we were buying a whole bunch of bulk lots, and inside one of the boxes there's 20 copies of a common card that was worth $8. So it would be $160, which would buy another 4 boxes, just those 4 cards. There's other things, if you just find Podder's pretty common. Podder's a $4 card. If you find 10 Podders or something, that'd be $40, and that would pay for the box. So I like doing bulk. If you're looking to start a collection, buy a whole bunch of bulk cards, see if there's anything of value, and then it should pay for the box. They should be able to grow your collection for free. But essentially, this hour devastation, we'll go back to this because people have been asking about it. They're like, $38. Where do you get your prices from? That's what I was wondering too, because every single person I go to, they swear by face-to-face games. It's like every single store I go to, every single person on Facebook, they're like, face-to-face games, face-to-face games. So face-to-face games has this card for $38. Like a lot of their cards are marked up by like 25%, which does make sense. Because they're a business, they probably have to keep the store open. They probably have to spend like thousands of dollars on power, electricity, employees, and everything. It's not like eBay or TCG Play or anything where it's just people selling them out of their house so they don't have the overhead. So I agree, like our or Torment of Hailfire, maybe it is like 17. Looks like it's like 19 USD at the moment. But if you go here, the good thing about price charting is we can switch it to Canadian. So what this site does is it goes to eBay and it goes to TCG Player. Then it just gets like the TCG Player Marketplace plus the eBay sold history. Then it comes with a average between them. And it's good here so you can see this for like some certain cards like the Espeon EX, I think. Because it said that the price was like 22 Canadian, but eBay was like 45 and TCG Player was like 60. So it's good to show these things because sometimes it's not 100% all the time. But essentially, since we're in Canada, all the prices are going to be raised by like 50% just for the simple fact that we're in Canada. Pretty much when you put anything in your cart that's USD, it pretty much raises it by 50%. Like I've gone to buy things for $100 and it's been $150 at checkout. But as you can see, it pretty much is worth maybe like 25, 26. If you go to eBay, it would be like 25 to 30. So maybe it's like a $30 card or something. So if you go here, it's like 38. So it is a bit more. So that's where we got our price here for this Torment of Hailfire. So that's it. That's why it says that. Like I said, like if we go to anybody, this is the only place we could base it off of because everybody I tried to sell these to, they said face-to-face games, face-to-face games. None of them even know what TCG Player is actually. None of them know what TCG Player is. None of them know what it does. And they don't know how helpful that app is for like going through like all your cards here. If you like have a whole bunch of bulk, you just get the TCG Player app on your phone here. They just get your card here. There you go. SCAD, how much is that? Earth, SCAD, how much is that? Earth, SCAD, how much is that? Earth. And you can go through like an entire box in a day. So TCG Player is good. Then usually we just go TCG Player times 1.5, and that would convert it to Canadian for us. So essentially, we still have a whole bunch of cards to go through here. I think it pretty much like went through everything. So these boxes here, we did get everything organized in here. It's like here's everything under $1, I think. I think maybe it's like 75 cents, or maybe it is over $1, because I think here's the 50-cent pallet over here. And we got everything organized here. We had to recut these here. We had to recut these things because they wouldn't actually fit in the box. We had to, completely covered by the PlayStation because we were trying to find some cards to bring out. But then I think we decided maybe it's not. So we did have this thing here. This thing's extremely helpful for like sorting and organizing and everything. You just get some cardstock paper, put it here. We're able to trim them all down a bit. And now these price things fit perfectly in the box. So if we need to organize by price, we price something here, and then we just throw it in the box wherever it goes here. They'll keep it organized by a price and help us price our collection here. So we're not really doing too much. Like we went through all this non-bulk here, priced it all out. And there is still these foils here we have to go through. So this is like uncommon foils plus rare foils plus mythic foils. Maybe there's like lads or something. There's probably like a whole bunch of rares. So what this is just a whole bunch of like bulk we picked up. Like we're saying, that's what we do. It's like Trolling Toad. I think people are like so much from him. Then you go and he sells like bulk foil lots. Then he just sells like a whole bunch of bulk. Then a whole bunch of foils. Then we got like so many rare and so many old foils. I think there's even lots where it was like 1,000 magic foils. And they're all bulk. And then this like 10 years later, all these foils went up in price. So that's our thing, just buy bulk. And then eventually go up, hopefully. I think most of our stuff did actually go up. Like very few of these cards actually went down in value. So besides that, everyone's probably just wondering, how do we get the cards? We don't know. We did get a website. Because I was looking at it, eBay, you're going to be paying 30 cents on each transaction, plus 13%. So if we like, then it goes up. It's like if you spend like, if it's over $10, it's going to be 40 cents. I wonder if 40 cents to the max or it just keeps going up. But essentially, if we have our own website, we could do transactions with 0 fees. So it's like if we sell something for like $40, it's not like we're just gonna get like $30 after fees and everything. We're gonna be able to get the full $40. So something I was doing, if I could get my Shopify set up, like maybe we should try to just sell them locally to be better that way. Wouldn't have to ship anything out, but maybe we could ship some things out. Especially if there's like 0 fees. Like the only fee would be the $51 to activate the website so we can actually use it. But then besides the $51, there's 0 fees. So if we sell like $4,000 worth of cards over a whole bunch of things, we'd actually get the full 4,000. So I think that was a good thing. Like eBay, I think they'd probably take like $500 or 1,000 in fees or something. Yeah. So it might be a possibility online. But we're going to organize these things. All we were doing right now was just going through our bulk foils. Because I know all these were like 50 cents pretty much. So all we have to do is just recheck put them in the 50-cent stack. Go through here. We had all these foils re-sleeved, so you had to go through. This is probably where we're going to start getting the more expensive foils. Because I think once you get up to the Scars of Mirrodin block and the Pyrexia block, those, that's when the foils start going up in price. So, we do have a whole bunch of foils here. Let's try to go through and figure out which ones are bulk and which ones are actually worth something. I know there was a foil in here that was worth like over $200, but it was like extremely plain condition, so it's probably not actually worth $200. So you pretty much like see most of these things. The foils is what we're gonna be working on now. So we'll probably just end the video, check messages. Yeah, it's like 14 minutes already. We don't have anything else to talk about except we're sitting here pricing out cards, I guess. Okay, so we'll probably end the video, then we'll come back. So that should answer your question about the Hellfire. Like, how the heck do you get $38 on the Hellfire? It's just worth like 25 to 30 bucks. Ask face-to-face games. Every place we go, it's like I have to base it off face-to-face games, even if it seems a little high. That's pretty much what everyone uses. I guess 38's all right. It's not too much higher. That's why we're reducing it by like 66%. Cause face-to-face games is pretty high on some of their stuff. So end the video. We're just talking about nothing at the moment. Thanks for the comments and figuring these out for us. Except our next question is there's like 95 and 97. So you said search for the date. And then we search for the date, and there's two different dates. I think there has to be like a third one. It's like a range or something. Like 95, 96, 97. Like I don't think we have any 1996 ones.